we're loving every day.
Hi guys, hope you had a good Christmas and I hope you're all doing well. I'm just doing this vlog because I didn't get a chance whilst we were over in Flores to vlog much regarding our tour that we did. So I'm just going to be doing this for a video that we'll be releasing probably in the next few days. I'm hoping within the next sort of 4 days. It was a tour that we took for Rinker Island, Komodo Island and Pink Beach. Now there's two types of travel you can go for to get to these islands. You can either have the larger speedboats or you can have traditional, they're like skiffs. We opted for the skiff type, although in hindsight I think we would have actually probably, if we'd have known the conditions, we would have probably gone for the speedboat. And normally they take around 6 to 8 people at any one time on these boats, but we opted just to have a boat for ourselves. It's always been a lifelong passion of mine to go and visit these animals in the wild, and so it was even more special when we went there. When you arrive on the island, you have either a small pier or sometimes they dock near the actual beach itself. And then you'll have to jump out of the boat in sort of like ankle deep water, but nothing out of this world. While we were there, the first thing you have to do is go through the history and also the safety checks, and you also have to have a ranger with you. That is of high importance because obviously these animals are wild and they're exceptionally dangerous should they decide to turn on you. Now we weren't overly hopeful of finding many, but it turned out really good because we actually found, I think it was a total of 18 dragons, which was really spectacular. Mostly males, granted, but these animals, they grow to sort of like 3 meters in length. And talking about them, seeing pictures and video is one thing, but to see it actually with your own eyes, mind blown. There's 3 trails to go on. There's a small trail, there's a medium trail, and then there's the larger trail. We opted for the medium trail just because of time. We approximately spent an hour and a half, I think, roughly, going around this trail, which led you through water holes, feeding zones, just incredible. First thing we see when we started out on the trail was 2 big males, and I mean my face and eyes lit up like Christmas tree, you know. It was like, oh, it was amazing. And I actually have a shot that I will show you that my wife took from my actual first meeting of these dragons. Whilst you're going around the trek, even the rangers, they actually are very helpful and they actually give you a bit more information about the biodiversity that they have there, what other animals you'll find, specific types of plants that grow, orchids. It's phenomenal. Now Pink Beach actually is more of a reddish colour, and it's called that because of the coral. There's a coral in the sea right near the shoreline that's like a reddish colour, and when bits break off it goes onto the sand and hence it has this sort of pink reddish tinge. The fish diversity was incredible. I mean, scubaing there and snorkeling, phenomenal. The only downside is obviously now that it's becoming more touristy, some of the fuel from some of the boats that arrived there is killing some of the coral, which isn't amazing, but unfortunately it's something that is pretty much unavoidable with the engines and the boats that they use. Then we went to Rinker, and Rinker Island is pretty much similar to Komodo. You still have to have a ranger, but this time when we were there we managed to see 2 nests of females, the dragons, and they're very, very, very defensive of their nests. You have to be really careful. Luckily, we managed to get quite close to a couple of them, but obviously not to the point of invading their personal space. But it was a very humbling experience, and as you'll see from the videos and the pictures, I hope you'll enjoy it as much as we did. So for now, I'm going to leave you, and I see you next time. Bye bye.